like my conclusion so far is this one looks super fucking juicy if you are like late game, for me at least. What I've been like having like annoyances like in terms of like I want to be efficient, I don't want to switch constantly mods, weapons, and whatever you need to switch. This thing like gives you like so much like versatility, I guess is what I'm trying to say, like stagger immunity, like basically status immunity, right? Am I right? Amazing. You don't have to play for 400 days to get stupid mod, so you can have fun without getting constantly be on the ground, like getting constantly knocked out. This comes like as a very important thing if you reach steel path and you start face tough enemies we cannot kill, or you have to like switch to specific sets, weapons, configurations, like this like makes things much better, like this like figure out the problem for you basically. The same case for the enemies with big shields, and extra invulnerability. You want this on steel path, so all those like are very like cool. Maybe for new people like this one, and I mean invulnerability is still cool, but maybe this one and this one are not that appealing, but those two, if you want survivability, I think it's worth going for. I don't know if it's still better to like ignore Zenuric, because I had super like hard time getting energy before I got to Zenuric, and getting an arcane energize is not easy, like grinding or buying is the alternative, and it's not easy because they're expensive and tough to get. So maybe it's still this one that gets a little bit like maybe slightly a bit ahead, until you manage to have some kind of alternatives to get energy. Those things are just gonna get you out of tough situations. I don't know why they split up this thing into like two abilities. I mean, I know why they did it, but yeah, it's a sort of a nerf, I guess you can say. What I think otherwise, this one seems like the most juicy school, the winner. What this one had? Was there something interesting? The affinity, range increase. This is the heal stuff, right? Yeah. There was an invulnerability here and here, but I'm not sure how they work or how. And you also get heal besides the immunity. I couldn't figure out what's the difference in this case with the invulnerable and immunity to damage. I guess you can still get knocked down. Maybe that's what. Maybe immunity from damage means that status can bypass it, which is actually in this case not good. That means that like slash procs can get you like corrosives, etc. Like obviously the usual elemental damage as well can kill you, like toxic, electricity, etc. If I think that's what they mean by immunity, you just cannot get like a direct damage or something like that, but a status can kill you. So you sort of have to combine those two in a way to be more efficient. And again, if this is like a barrier which gives you invulnerability, but inside the barrier if there is enemies, or maybe status effects still active, so you basically still can't die. Yeah, I think this school seem the less appealing. I think it's like for idle hunts, it's like it can be useful, or at least one dude have this. That's cool. But otherwise, I guess this one is kind of the same. Like mostly focused on the combo stack stuff and like combinations with melee, like melee focused, a lot of melee focus on this one. I mean, obviously. And Madurai had like 2 or 3 very like amazing abilities that looked very juicy. This one, the cast speed, and this one with the ability strength. They looked very juicy. Zenoric I think had this one here, right? Ability strength. Which one is more? The default is 12. What's the default number here? 10. Obviously I don't know when you upgrade it how much is increased. As for Zenoric I can see that it's by 3%, I'm assuming. So those 3 are good. Was there something else that caught my ear here? I don't know how this one works. Is it only one ability? Do you need to cast all your... I don't know, it's not explained. I don't know how good that is. Disarming... yeah. I'd say this one is the winner for me. Second, third. This second, this third. I guess it depends. This one might be anywhere in between. maybe third or fourth. If you like it, I guess it depends on your playstyle in this case. But yeah, this one is definitely the winner for me.